Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Anita, and I am a soul strategist and success coach. I help people boldly redefine and reclaim their version of success so that they can live their most aligned, authentic, and fulfilling life. And today I'm here to do a tarot reading for each sign for the month of February 2025. The energy for 2025 is off the chain. I actually did a video on some of the big cosmic shifts of 2025. I'll be sure to link to them in the description below. And we'll get started with Aries and work our way around. So let's see what message wants to come forward for Aries. I will also remind you that you can take your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign and put them together to get a more comprehensive reading, as well as I do private readings. And so if you're interested in getting a private reading, I will not reach out to you, but you have the way to get in touch with me down below in the episode description. So do be sure to check that out. So Aries, what is in the cards for you for February? Okay, so for my Aries, this looks to be a really wonderful month for you. I do see that there's going to be some heartfelt communication or opening up that's coming out. Either you're going to open up to somebody and, just let them know what's on your mind, or vice versa. Somebody's going to be expressing themselves to you, sharing a piece of themselves that they really have been kept kind of under lock and key before. Somebody's really opening up their heart. But you in this energy right now, as I mentioned, I'm all about creating aligned, authentic, and abundant living as a soul strategist and success coach. This card for me is really representative of that. So you're really in your element. You're feeling pretty darn good, but this person is also on their own. So you're feeling pretty independent. All things are great. There's independence, there's freedom, there's happiness, there's stability. But I do see here that the situation is calling for some kind of a timeout, a healing, a moderation. Archangel Michael is here to support you. So maybe it's helping you support yourself in this heartfelt communication. Or perhaps it's in the healing that comes out of the heartfelt communication, either with yourself. Maybe you're just being honest and being truthful to yourself and living more aligned that way. Or maybe it's again in a relationship. So Archangel Michael is on the case, is here to help support you and moderate this healing that is required, because you have this opportunity, if through this heartfelt communication and this deep healing, to up-level your game and to really feel inspired and passionate and creative. Maybe even step into some entrepreneurial pursuits, but really just like lead from a place of passion and inspiration. Again, this is an up level, but you are already feeling pretty darn good. So this is your call, or your guidance here is to take time out. So again, Archangel Michael is on the case, helping you moderate and temper things and work with you to just alchemize things and get them just to the most optimal level for you to have this up level. So it's important for you to really, again, just be honest with yourself, honest with other people, approach things from the heart, know that Archangel Michael is there to support you, and to take a time out from this situation and know that things will work out the way they should with Archangel Michael's support and guidance. So that's what I have for you, Aries, for the month of February. Okay, so let's move on to Taurus now. February 2025. What is the message that wants to come through for Taurus? You got two cards here. Okay. Messages for Taurus. So remember, you can couple up your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Interesting for you, Taurus, already. All of my cards are right side up when I shuffle them and clear them and cleanse them. You've already gotten two reversals. So we need to get into that a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so Taurus, right off the bat, I normally start with pulling one card for the collective when I'm doing these readings, and two came out for you, and one came out right side and one came out upside down. And as I mentioned, when I cleanse and clear my decks and get them ready for these readings, everything is facing one particular way. In your reading, you got two reversals. So we're going to dive into that. But really what I get off the bat for you is you got the All That Glitters card. So there was an opportunity that felt very promising to you that you were incredibly excited about. But it turned out to kind of bite you in the ass, if I may say so. It was not what you thought it would be. And that's okay. That's okay. That has made you come to a point where you're now making a decision. It could be in relation to love. I sense that because you have this opportunity now to build something or to continue working with people, collaborate with people. And so you're making this decision because you kind of had an expectation that didn't go your way. And you're wondering, what do I really want to do? The opportunity for you here is to really follow your heart. The King of Cups leads with his heart. He doesn't necessarily speak his mind, but he feels things deeply. So it's important for you to really connect with yourself. I would say take some time out to really ground. Maybe meditative practices might be really great for you in terms of helping you guide your next steps forward. What are those steps that you're going to take, your next best actions? At this point in time, you're thinking things through and you're really thinking about the past and how it didn't work out for you. But as you're looking at your path forward and whether you want to continue in this, working with these people, collaborating, working towards this goal, some stillness is really going to bring you some much needed clarity. Your guidance from spirit here is you got the grasshopper spirit, but in reversed, right? So the grasshopper spirit, right side up means take a leap of faith. What's happening here is that you're blocking yourself from taking a leap of faith because I think you did take that leap of faith and it didn't work out for you. So this is your wake up call, I guess, to go within and look at what it is that you truly want and let that intuition, let that rest, let that grounding tell you the next step forward. I think you're really blocking yourself from moving forward. So some grounding practices and meditative practices, whatever that looks like for you. It could be meditation, but it could also be journaling. It could also be taking long walks in nature, whatever it is. Take some time out right now to figure out the next step forward because I think you're blocking yourself from moving forward because you're a little bit afraid based on the previous experiences that you had, which makes sense. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. And of course, if you want your own personal reading, I'd be happy to read for you. So you can find that information in the episode description. All right, moving on to Gemini. What do my Geminis need to know for February 2025? What's in the cards for Gemini right now? What messages need to come through for Gemini? And Gemini, remember that you can always book in for a reading with me. You can also take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Everything is timestamped below, and that will give you your own, a bit more of a comprehensive reading for yourself. Okay. And, okay. So right off the bat, I think there's going to be a conversation in a relationship. Okay, higher power is with you. So this is beautiful energy. It's the energy of saying you're divinely loved, guided, and supported. There are certain things that are within your realm of control, and there's certain things that are not within your realm of control. So it's in your best interest to just focus on what you can do. I also see here that the third eye is really being activated. So you might have some third eye activations happening right now as well, that are guiding you through kind of what's happening. But this is in relation to you and how you show up in a partnership, a love partnership potentially. I think something, you're feeling really committed, you're feeling really in love, you're feeling really aligned, which is a beautiful energy. And you have an opportunity right now to just, the situation is you're feeling really magical, you're feeling really empowered. It's a really beautiful, committed relationship. And you have this opportunity to really solidify it and take it to the next level, to really create something secure and stable from this place of inspiration, passion, joy, creativity, connectedness. All really, really wonderful energies. So again, the higher power is with you. And this is a time of great transformation. And, there might be a significant up-leveling in this relationship. Your guidance here is to watch your words. Specifically, I'm going to think about your self-talk, not necessarily in how and what you're expressing to your partner, but more so to yourself or to to the universe, right? Watch your words here. Things are really good. And sometimes when things are good, we're not used to that. We're used to things kind of being really good and then all of a sudden taking a turn. So this is your clue or your wake-up call to really just be very clear and know that you are worthy and capable and deserving of a beautiful, loving, committed relationship that feels stable and secure. And you have the opportunity to continue that when you work with the higher power to co-create that. And it's all through the stories and the beliefs that you have for yourself. So watch your words, watch your self-talk, watch what you're putting out there to the universe, because those thoughts become things, and things are going pretty good. You don't want to sabotage that, okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus, for the month of February. I hope that resonated. Like or subscribe if it did. And without further ado, let's move on to Cancer. So Cancer, what wants to come forward for you? What do my lovely Cancers need to know? Once again, Cancer, you can look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for more comprehensive reading. You can book me in for your own one-on-one reading, as well as if you want to just kind of dive deeper into some situations that are happening in your life. I am a coach and I'm happy to have a conversation with you and coach it out. So get in touch. All the information is in the episode description. All right. So Cancer, what I see for you right now is that you have competitive advantage. You might be feeling like you're at a bit of an impasse. I think you're kind of not in this state of doing very much. You are taking a time out. I think you're looking at things in a different way, especially when it comes to creating opportunities for yourself. I think you are maybe in a state of receiving versus actually going out and doing. But I also think that you're taking an opportunity to do a deeper dive, which is actually Spirit's guidance to you. Time for a deeper dive. And the Hanged Man is also in the traditional tarot supported by Archangel Raphael. So I see that, the archangels are helping you see things from a different perspective when it comes to creating an opportunity for you. And you might not see it just yet. It might be something that's kind of evading you, but just being in the state of surrender, being in the state of co-creation, really opening yourself up to looking at things from a different perspective and looking deeper is going to prove valuable for you in terms of what you want to create and what you want to bring forward, from whether it be money, whether it be stability, whether it be new opportunities, because you do have a competitive advantage. Something or somebody wants to help you. It could be yourself. You could have set yourself up for success, and it's just a matter of stepping back and putting all the pieces together and figuring out, this isn't my first rodeo. I've done this before, or I've done it like this, or maybe I can reach out and connect with so-and-so. So, I think Spirit's guidance to you is that they're helping you, but it is time for you to take a deeper dive, to adopt a different perspective, to really see that you actually, somebody wants to help you, whether it be Spirit, whether it be a person, whether it be yourself. There is an opportunity for you here to seize. You just don't see it right now. And you really need to take a step back and do that deeper dive. And I think the answer will become very obvious for you, and you'll know who will support you in this journey. And so I think you just need to take a step back and do that deeper dive, and you'll see, just kind of how to leverage that competitive advantage or that differentiating factor or that person or that relationship to help move you forward, instead of being in a state of just kind of waiting it out. Okay, so you don't see it just yet. Time to go within and do a deeper dive, and that will really be obvious and clear. So that is what I get for you, dear Cancers, for the month of February. Definitely get into the chat and let me know what comes of this month. I'd be really curious to hear. And now, without further ado, let's move on to Leo. What does Leo need to know right now for the month of February? Messages for Leo. Leo, again, I am happy to do a personal reading for you. If that's something you're interested in, get into the episode description and find out how you can book with me as well. I'd be very happy to coach things out with you. So if you are looking for some deeper guidance in terms of how to navigate any situations, you can get in touch with me, and we can hop on a call and we can coach it out, and I can share with you what working with me might look like. A card just flipped out. I'm going to go get it. Okay. So, Leo, you are super worried about something. You might be feeling like you're not having a good night's sleep, like something's just weighing on your mind. It's really getting to you. And you have this, it could be like a toxic or limiting belief or pattern, or it could be a toxic individual in your life. You just don't know how to like navigate it. It might be like a toxic environment, maybe in a workplace or in a relationship. It could just be like you're feeling very burnt out and under pressure, like you're just, feeling like you're always up against the gun. Whatever it is, there's just some sort of like heavy energy, some toxic or limiting energy that's really preventing you from just being in your zone. And you have an opportunity now um, to break free from this. Okay. You have an opportunity now to really break free from the toxicity, from the worry, from whatever it is that's on your mind, and move forward thoughtfully, strategically, slowly, methodically. Kind of plant your seeds in the direction of where it is that you want to go. And I think that you are ready. I think, spirit is saying, go the distance. It's time for you to go. So you do have what it takes to move forward. It is time for you to get towards that finish line. I think some of the things that are keeping you stuck are the worries and fears that perhaps maybe this isn't meant for you. Maybe this isn't the right time. Maybe this isn't the right person. Whatever it is, you have this opportunity to break free from the limiting stories that you're telling yourself, or the limiting environment that you're telling yourself. Like, you have a choice. It's not coming down to the fact that this is circumstantial. This is purely within your control. And so once you can let go of that and break free from that, then you will see that it is time to go. This can go the distance. Keep doing the work, keep planting your seeds, keep moving forward. And Turkey spirit is your guidance, and it's reminding you to give with gratitude and grace. So gratitude practice might be, oh, you actually got 2 cards. There's another card underneath it. And you got sing your own song. So interesting, they're both birds, for one. And this one is literally underneath. So I think that, part of this is that time to go the distance, sing your own song. Like, you feel like you're really going off the beaten path. And that's like terrifying you a little bit. It's hard to like kind of just sing your own song, blaze your own trail. Never feels comfortable. And that's maybe where you're feeling like you're confined and you're stuck, but you're doing something that maybe you should be doing versus the thing that you want to be doing. But it's only when you give yourself permission to sing your own song, to blaze your own trail, that you can kind of break free of all maybe the societal norms, conditions, or the expectations that you've even placed on yourself that maybe you've internalized from other people to move forward. Gratitude practice will also be very helpful in breaking past the negativity or the negative loops that are in your head. So be graceful with yourself, give yourself grace. And again, if you need some support in breaking from the negative stories and standards and really going for your dream, let's get in touch. I'd love to hop on a coaching call with you. So I'll put that information in the episode description. And of course, also happy to give you a personal reading if you want to get into the themes of this month a little bit more. So that's what I have for you. And now I'm going to move on to Virgos. Let's see, Virgos. What message wants to come forward for you for February 2025? What do my Virgos need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, you too can also pull up your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get more of a comprehensive reading. You can also sign up to have a personalized reading with me by following the information in the episode description. And last but not least, if you want to know what coaching with me would look like, I invite you to hop on a coaching call with me, and let's see where we go. So Virgo, really, really interesting cards here. You got the 6, the 7, and the 8 of Wands, one after the other in that order. So what and interestingly, so not only are they numerically, 6, 7, 8, but they're all the same suit. So I feel like everything is happening according to plan. Everything is happening in divine and perfect order. Everything is happening exactly as it should be. You also got the fates, right? So you are universally loved, guided, supported. The fates are looking after you. This is a divine fated moment, and this is exactly how it's supposed to be right now for you. Your energy is the 6 of Wands. So I think you have been getting a lot more attention. You might be feeling very successful. You may have overcome some sort of an obstacle. I feel like you're in the limelight, getting a lot of attention. And it almost might feel like you're caught off guard. You're going to be in a situation where I think you're going to feel fairly defenseless, and you're going to feel like there's a lot of attention coming at you, a lot of things that are being asked of you. You're going to be in a very reactive mode. You might feel very unprepared. This might come rather unexpectedly, and the opportunity here is again for you to take some fast action, or to have a lot of like rapid fire kind of communication, rapid fire action. And again, something that you might not have necessarily been prepared for. So again, the universe's guidance here is tend to the small things. So in the past, you may have felt like you've overcome something pretty big, or maybe like you thought like you could rest on your laurels and you're getting a lot of attention and accolades for it. And then all of a sudden, things are just going to change, and we're going to go from 0 to 100, and you might not necessarily see it coming. But instead of just feeling overwhelmed by it, like just tend to the small things. Just know that taking care of all the small things is going to kind of help you stay on top of things, and everything is working out exactly as it should in the sequence that it should. And the fates are with you at this point in time. So be prepared for something to be a little bit unexpected. And this might not be something that you're used to, especially if you're used to being successful and used to having a lot of positive things. This is not necessarily saying that you won't be successful. It just means that you're going to be caught off guard. I think that you've been resting on your laurels, and it's time to like get right into the action again, and just remember kind of all the work that you needed to do to get there, right? You can't just continue to coast. So tend to the small things, and avoid them piling up. When you tend to the small things, then the big things take care of themselves, right? So that's the message that I have for you for this month, Virgo. Let me know how that resonated. And now let's move on to Libra. Libra, what is your message for February 2025? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, Libra, that you can look at all of your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for a more comprehensive reading. Everything is timestamped. You could book in for your own personal reading. So happy to do a reading for you. That information is in the episode description below. And if you're wondering what it would be like to be coached by me, hop on a coaching call. Let's see what we uncover together in terms of unlocking transformations for you. All that information is in the episode description. Okay, Libras. Ooh. Libra. This literally has brought me spirit chills. And usually that means like the universe really wants to, I'm getting a big intuitive hit or channeled message for you. And I have not yet experienced that in this reading as strong as I have right now. So here it is, Libra. You have been waiting for an opportunity. Okay. This could be an opportunity of love, an opportunity to create abundance. Either way, there's been some feelings of maybe being bored or feeling stuck or waiting it out. And I see you have the Ace of Cups being presented to you after you've had all these other cups that were presented to you that you were just rejected or were not interested in. You see the Ace of Cups coming forward for you. That is the situation right here. So there's some magical abundant opportunities coming for you, brand new opportunity that's coming for you. That is also further validated by your guidance from your spirit, which says the abundant universe will provide. So you are getting an abundant opportunity that is coming to you that you've been waiting for a long time. We also got the community card. So perhaps it's, from somebody in your community. Maybe it's a an invitation to join a community. Maybe it's feeling like you're belonging and being a part of a community, feeling included in something. You have an opportunity to go from waiting to action. Now, the Seven of Swords card isn't necessarily my favorite card because sometimes it can imply deception or deceit. But in this case, I feel like the opportunity for you is to take that opportunity that was extended to you, take this opportunity and move. You might not necessarily make a public demonstration that you are taking it and that you're moving or that you've accepted this abundant opportunity. Maybe you're just taking little baby steps, or maybe you're just kind of like, just test the waters and see how this works out before I proclaim, to the world. And even having said that, I mean, who says that you need to proclaim your opportunities or proclaim everything to the world? So not everything is for public consumption or for public knowledge. You might just want to be doing this discreetly and testing things out. But I do see an opportunity the abundant universe will provide. So this is beautiful, Libra. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Libra. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you the next month's forecast. All right, moving on to Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know right now? Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio for February. So Scorpio, you can check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. If you want more of a comprehensive reading, if you want your very own personal reading specific to your energies right now, book in with me, please. I'd love to get to know you and read for you. And let's go. Okay. Scorpio, you're feeling like the pressure. It's time. Okay. You feel like you're in this pressure cooker energy. You are feeling rather impulsive, like it's time to take action. It's time to go. I would agree. It's go time. It's go time. Okay. The clock is ticking and the clock is ticking for right now. You have this opportunity to do something. You're just going for it. And I love that adventure for you. And it could relate to stepping into a leadership role. Elevating yourself, shining your light. So maybe it's in terms of being visible, or maybe, being visible at work, being visible on social media, being visible wherever, stepping up your game. You're just going for it. I think that's really, really great energy. And the message from the universe and your guides is to take the lead. So they're absolutely affirming that, yes, it is time. It is time for you to go on this adventure, to take the lead, to go for it. Just go for it. The Knight of Swords isn't one for thinking before he acts. He just kind of goes with his gut. So, I feel like you're kind of in this pressure cooker situation where you're just going to burst and you just got to do it. And the universe is saying, do it. It's a good time. All right. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what do you need to know for February 2025? What does Sagittarius need to know? Sun, moon, and rising, and Venus. Okay, Saggies. So you got the Imagine card. Another reversal. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Reversed. And let's see what your tarot wants to say. There's a card that wanted to jump out, but it didn't fully come. Okay. Okay. So Sagittarius, you got Imagine. So this is maybe a card of wanting for certain things to happen. I see you in your energy of doing the hard work, of doing all the things in all the right order, expecting results. Maybe feeling a bit impatient because this is like long, hard, arduous, disciplined work, a little bit not Sagittarius-like in nature. And you're at the situation now where either you're taking a break because it felt long and hard and you're leaning more into the imagination, or you are just taking a break and seeing like, will any of these seeds actually reap a harvest? Will anything come out of the hard work that I've had? Or you're taking a break to just pause because you are like burnt out, or perhaps just wanting to to step into the flow of like moving from work to just being in the zone, to just being in flow, to allowing things, to surrendering to things. This is a big shift for you. This is a big shift for you to kind of just change your tune this way, because you've been really moving in a certain direction for a while. And it's not that you're not moving in that direction or holding that dream sacred anymore. It's just that you are stepping into a different kind of energy as you approach that goal. Okay. I do see things coming to fruition. So I do see that you are going to see some results towards that dream come true. You're going to feel excited, energized, confident, happy, successful, victorious through whatever it is that you are working towards, whatever it is that you're hoping for. So that is really, really wonderful energy. I did get a message from your guides, and it was reversed, and it was the dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. So I think what this basically means is continue to do more of this. Be more gentle. Know that you can imagine it to creation. You do have to do a little bit of work, but it shouldn't feel like a slog. It shouldn't feel so hard. It shouldn't feel like you're always working, right? Can you bring some more gentleness and just like lean into the ease of things, right? Be more graceful in the acquisition of things, and you'll see that it will come to be. So that is a message I have for you, Sagittarius. That is a beautiful reading as a fellow Sagittarius. I can't wait to see this one come true. I will see you in the next month's reading. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, what do you need to know right now, Capricorn? Okay. Capricorn. 3 more cards for you, please. Once again, I am accepting private readings. I will not contact you. So if you would like a private reading, the information is in the episode description. I invite you to book in. Also, if you are a member of my newspaper community, receiving my monthly newsletter, you get some cards pulled, and every month a newspaper reader gets a free reading as well. So that's a great way to tap into some free perks. Join my newspaper. Okay. So for you, Capricorn, you've got 2 cards as your overall energy: serendipity and by the book. Be a physical book, perhaps, that you're looking to write, that, will have some good luck associated with it. Or this is, for me, more of like Jupiter energy or amplification energy of rule following. Okay. Are you following the rules, following very regimented discipline structure? Maybe it's following kind of the path that was laid out before you. I see here you in your energy of 10 of Cups. Beautiful energy, very harmonious, very loving, beautiful family life. Things are going pretty good in your current energy, which is awesome. I also see, though, in your situation, the moon. Okay, there is something here that has to come to light. You're not seeing everything. And again, it might be related to your home because you see Cancer here. Okay, so Cancer rules the home. So while everything on the surface might be looking good, or you might be feeling good, there might be something in here that you're not seeing right now. And you have an opportunity to face it head on. Face it head on. Maybe your view of what feels good is a little bit limited, or how you think things should be is a little bit rigid and focused. But I think you have an opportunity, or you're being asked to see the bigger picture. Okay. Imagine other ways of achieving a result or of being. I feel like you're not exposed to it. You don't know what you don't know. But this is your opportunity to kind of bust through some of the things that you're holding on to so fiercely in terms of beliefs, standards, how things should be, and see the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture, the end result? Because I see here that, there's a lot of good luck and good fortune on your side, by opening up to other possibilities and not holding yourself too tightly to what you feel needs to happen or how things should look. Maybe as it pertains to your home life, you'll experience a lot of positive shifts and changes. Okay, Capricorn? This is also your energy. So sometimes, Capricorns can be very disciplined. And can we let go and just see the bigger picture of things, right? Can we just see that there's other ways to achieve the same results? Let's not be married to the how in order to get to what we want, because the how can look very different. So adopt a different approach, I'm going to say, Capricorn, and I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised this month. All right, Aquarius. What does my Aquarius need to know for February? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, Aquarius. Not for you. All right. Got that message loud and clear. Let's see what else wants to come forward. What is not for you? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Time to let go. Goodness. Very direct messages. This reading is not leaving anything to the imagination here. All right. What should we be letting go? What is not for Aquarius? Please clarify. Yeah. A partnership. You are working together with somebody. You're building something for somebody. And I think it's in a relationship, a love relationship, if I had to say. You've created something together and committed yourself to something together. And I think you're going to be finding out some information about this relationship that you didn't necessarily know before, that's going to make you rethink this relationship. It's time to let go. It's not for you. Okay. This could be in conjunction or in relation to a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Seeing Cancer pretty strong. And I also see that you might get this information in the February full moon. Full moon in February might be really telling for you in terms of sharing or showing you what it is that is not for you or that you need to release in this relationship, whether it's the whole entire relationship or something in terms of something's not serving in this relationship that you need to address. But I think it's going to come up for you in the February full moon. It's related to your home life or your partner. And yeah, it's something that you don't see right now, but I think will be very clear and obvious by the time February full moon shows up. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. And now moving on to Pisces. Pisces, how are you? Happy February. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, my dear Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take a look at your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and cobble a bigger picture for this reading for this month, as well as book in for your own personal reading. I'm a certified tarot reader. I've been doing this for 20 years. Let's see what's in the cards for you. Okay. All right, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces. Right off the bat, I believe that this reading for you in February has really focused on your home life and your home. I think you're in this state of I want to say kind of nesting, planning for the future, ensuring that there's abundance and security and stability, building a family around you, building a unit. You are really feeling very committed to this vision, committed to a an individual and all the kind of things that that relationship represents for you, right? From a legacy, from a growth, from an abundance perspective. The guidance from spirit as well is to be at home. So there's a lot of family focused energy in February. I also see this opportunity for you to there's something that's going to demand kind of for you to rise up and be a leader and maybe speak up or be seen in a way that maybe you haven't done before, to cut or rise above some noise. This it represents chaos and conflict, and it may not necessarily be like big chaos or big conflict, but there's just a lot of people around you, a lot of noise around you, a lot of different opinions, perhaps a lot of different players. And this is your opportunity to just kind of like cut the noise and rise up to the surface and stay very loyal to that, what it is that, is important to you, your family, that which you need to prioritize right now, right? Those the people that are loyal to you, the things, your loyalties. So this might be an opportunity for either you to rise up to just kind of silence the noise for yourself in service of your family, or perhaps rise up and be the leader to help these people rise from the chaos and conflict that is around them so that we can once again embody this type of energy. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. Alrighty, so that is the readings for February for all of my signs. Remember, put together your sun, moon, rising signs and get a bigger picture view. Sign up for a personalized reading with me. If you want to know what coaching with me could look like, book a call. I'd be happy to hop on a call with you and we can chat it out and maybe we can get some transformations for you right on the spot. Also, I have a community, a monthly newspaper community. They get a monthly newsletter from me every month with some sneak peeks, exclusive perks like free readings. So if that sounds like something that you want, something inspirational and all about personal growth and transformation, do be sure to subscribe. I really hope this reading resonated with you. And if you enjoyed it, it would mean so much to me if you could like and subscribe to this channel. It helps other people like you who might enjoy this content find my channel. So thank you so very much. And I will see you in the next video.